Whew, it's a little chilly out here this morning on my walk. Jeez. But speaking of chilly, you know, how many of you go to work every morning and have to deal with, get you off here for a minute. How many of you have to deal with, you know, your coworkers who have that petulant attitude first thing in the morning? It's almost as if they didn't have a cup of coffee, or, you know, something happened right before they went out of the house, just as they were going out. And you pick up the slack, right? And you have to deal with all of that foolishness that's going on in that person's mind. Today we're going to talk about mental illness in the workplace as it pertains to you, because you're the one who seems to be losing your mind, right? And the thing about it is you're looking for solutions, right? I told you, in these toxic workplace environments, you know, you'll have very limited, you know, suggestions or ideas about how you're going to fix your own problem. Because you can't go to other people because they're all, you know, in a network of fools. And so you're going to deal with all of the flying monkey games, the head games from the master planners and so forth. No matter what you're doing, no matter what job you're doing. I always say this, from construction to office work to whatever. You're going to deal with this stuff every day, because these people literally come to work because they have a mental issue. And so they come to work just to play a game. Their life is built on this, on validation, foolishness, game playing, right? And trying to rouse people, you know, whom are in a peaceful place, because that's what they do. They want to take you out of your position. Mental illness. For many years, I worked in environments, folks. And actually, yesterday, I was talking to someone about this very thing. And, you know, there's a lot of frustration going on in the workplace every single day. You know, I mean, it's not like I'm surprised by this, but I'm just surprised that, you know, after all of these years, this shit is still very active and full-fledged, you know, going on. A lot of people are dealing with this every day, and they're at their wits' end because, you know, it's unprofessional. That mental illness will create a dynamic that will keep a professional workplace from occurring, right? You're trying to go and make your day. You're trying to be professional. You're trying to get, you know, if you're working in customer service, you're trying to get the customers taken care of and go home for the day, right? It's a job. It's a task. There's something specific that organization or group wants you to do. They're going to pay you a paycheck, okay? And you're going to dutifully do that. You're going to devote that work to God, though. I tell you folks to do that. When you do that, you eliminate some of the foolishness. The person is still going to be dealing with their demonic energies and foolishness. But, you know, how you land on your feet is what you really want to be concerned about. Because in the end, it's really about how you look on the job, right? There were solutions. You know, some people would try to talk to, you know, management or bosses or something. But if there's a game going on, you're not going to be able to effectively do anything about this game. So what you guys want to do, honestly, is you want to take an account of how many times you're having a problem, and, you know, and think about all of the effective ways that you dealt with that problem and everything worked out for you. Of course, you put God in this, but I'm talking about on a technical level, right? Maybe you're going to get to work a little bit earlier. Maybe you're going to prep or prepare your stuff, if, you know, for you guys that are doing like the service work or something. You're going to make sure you have your tools out, or whatever you're doing that's going to keep you in a place where you're consistently, steadily doing productive work. You're not going to let the people around you affect you because they have mental issues. You don't understand, and you'll never be able to get to the depths of why a person is crazy, but we know that it's some mental things going on. There's mental issues, there's disturbia going on, and people do things based on that fact, that they have issues going on mentally, and, you know, you're going to be affected, especially if you're a target, especially if they don't like you or have some type of thing that, you know, that they feel about you or something. And so you'll have to deal with all of this stuff unnecessarily. And you'll go crazy and pull your hair out if you have hair. You know, you could be bald like me, but in any event, you're going to lose your mind, because you're going to say, this is going on every day. And you'll wonder how much energy will these people be able to, you know, present every single day. And they'll have as much energy as possible, because the devil never gets tired, folks. I just want you guys to understand that, you know. I told the person yesterday we were talking, I was telling them that, you know, maybe they need to work on their exit plan, you know, and you know, because of this hard economy and stuff, jobs and the right type of jobs with maybe the right benefits and certain things are not going to always be available right off the bat. So you're going to have to learn how to do some type of strategy to cope with this. But the people that you're looking at are grown people, and that's why you're frustrated. It's really about that, you know. It's not so much what happens on the job. It's really how the person, the intentions of the person to make that happen. You get what I'm saying? You know, maybe something's late going out or something, whatever you're doing, and the person who's co-preparing that with you or doing that, right, based on how they handle their end of it is how it's going to affect you. And like I said, these customer service jobs, most jobs are customer service oriented because, you know, they're businesses, right? Businesses thrive on customers. Customers come in your store, wherever your restaurant, whatever you got going on. That's why I said some of you people who have these businesses, these restaurants, you need to hire the right type of people. You need to pay attention when you're interviewing these people, and you need to look beyond just something technical that they have on the paper about their qualifications and stuff. You need to look deeper into that. You need to look into that person, right? Ask them questions that are off topic, right? Not because you're playing a game, but you're trying to understand how they see things. If they have a sense of urgency. Some of these people are just assholes in general, right? They were the kids who were always late to school or didn't have all their school books or something. So there are other things in life that carry over into these persons' characteristics that make them not productive on the job. They're not good workers anyway, and then you have to pick up their slack. And that's what this is all about. Not having to do extra work and frustrate yourself because you're working with someone who's unprofessional because of their mental issues. Because that's simply what it's all about, right? If you're childish, you're literally having some type of mental issue. It doesn't matter, you know, how you look at this. In the end, you know, the customer was disenfranchised. Is that customer coming back? That's one less dollar that your company will make that they can pay you, even though they cheat you out of money, you know, still, and just in principle. So I want you guys to think about that, you know, about the ways that you can effectively manage your own day. You're not gonna be able to depend on a manager, quote unquote, to do that, even though they should be managing your day for you. But no, you're gonna have to take some initiative and do it on your own. I love bad behavior, folks, but I don't love unprofessional bullshit every single day. I'm just tired of it. And I really want to see something else happen other than the status quo and the daily bullshit every day. I really want to see this. Okay? It'd be nice for a change to hear someone tell me that everyone at their job is doing something other than being flying monkeys and fools. You get it? But this is the world we live in. This is why I do these videos, folks. In case you didn't notice. Okay? Pick up my book, I Love Bad Behavior. You can go and get it on my website, thinkbehavior.info, or you can go over to Amazon and pick that book up. Please do so today. Like, share, subscribe to the channel, okay? And we'll be talking soon, folks. I hope you're not going to have a hard day tomorrow or whenever you're going back to work. But remember, how you think about dealing with that job and task is how you're going to, you know, be on top of things. You want to manage your time because you're not going to be able to let people, you know, take charge and manage it for you when they're not capable. You get it? Y'all have a good day.